Why, hello there, everybody. Today will be my first stream of a visual novel game. I will be doing Yaba, Destiny on a Dicey Deadline. This is the all-ages version of the game. Obviously, there would have been a few problems if I were to try to do the 18 plus version. And I guess I should just go ahead. I will only be reading the lines that aren't already voiced, in case anybody was wondering. But, that said, here we go. Up until now, I've never thought of myself as anything special. Take the heroes in manga and anime, for example. They're amazing. Their efforts always pay off. But I'm different. I can't be like them. And that's why my life's so uneventful. Convenient occurrences, special cases, and mysterious happenings. None of them happen to me. Only what you'd expect to happen seems to happen. Or so I thought.
はじめまして、神林はじめさん。
Oh, she looks nice. Until the day I met her.
私は縁結びの神様です。
Right into the deities. Wow. That took no time. Figured the opening would... I met her only a few minutes ago. Yes, it was just mere minutes ago. Seems like less than that, actually. Pictures of shrines always calm me down. I was visiting the website of shrines I wanted to visit at the time. My friends tell me I'm a bit old-fashioned, but what can I say? I like what I like. I'd sure like to go there next time I get paid. However, in my case, I didn't just like shrines. I also had an ulterior motive, my own personal reasons for visiting the shrines. Anyway, it happened when I went to click on the link to another shrine. The girl's face suddenly popped up on the screen.
どうも、こんばんは。
Just nonchalantly, wow. And it spoke to me. And now you're calling it it. Wonderful. Ah, I see. So that's what it is. I was a little surprised, but I wonder if it was just a program meant to surprise people who visit the site. With that in mind, I couldn't help but notice that the girl displayed on the screen was quite lovely. I do have to agree with this guy on this. The shrines must really be struggling these days. Guess they need gimmicks like these to attract visitors. Such a shame.
いやー、そうみたいですね。最近では熱心にお参りする人もめっきり減ったみたいで。
Is she reading his mind, or was that actually, like, something he said out loud? Okay, he somewhat said it out loud. Yep, I knew it.
私も大変なんですよ。
Is that really something to be laughing about? Like it's someone else's problem. Huh? Hold on, wait a minute. I can converse? It took you this long to notice that. Good for you. What is this? How does it work? How does it recognize my voice? I don't even have the microphone attached. Of course you do.
種も仕掛けもありませんよ。私は単なる美少女ゴッドですから。
Yep.
マジシャンでも手品師でもございません。
I don't get it. The girl on the screen still seems like she's talking to me, right? You should notice quicker than that, I guess. What's going on here?
つまりこういうことです。
And she's now in the room.
呼ばれて飛び出てこんばんは。
Okay, I'm just hallucinating. Huh? The girl jumped out of the display. What? My field of view went upside down. Did he just like do a backflip or something? The next moment I saw a familiar ceiling as a shock ran through my back and head. A little later I heard the chair rolling around and I felt a dull pain in my back and the back of my head. Huh? What happened? Unless my eyes deceive me, a girl appears to have jumped out of the display just now. No way. I don't believe that. That's just not possible. Dreams, illusions, delusions, visual mistakes. It must have been one of the above. I'm sure of it.
よっこいしょーっと失礼します。
It wasn't my imagination. She really did pop out of the screen. And she came out from the top down, just like the evil spirit from that cursed videotape.
改めましてこんばんは。あなたのもとに派遣されました縁結びの神様こと
What are those things in her hair? Those like those... Nah, I don't know.
うららです。
Ah. I was so surprised that my ears refused to accept what they were hearing. Frozen in place on the floor, I can only look up at the mysterious being that came out of the screen. Don't even call her a girl anymore, huh? What's your name?
ですからうららですよ。縁結びの神様です。
Goddess?
いわゆるゴッドですね。 GOD。
She's so nonchalant about this, it's kind of funny. For real?
マジですよ。あなたもさっき見たでしょ。あんなことできるのはそれこそ人知を超えた存在だけですってば。
I guess.
神様とか悪霊とかね。
I was right, you're an evil spirit. Like how he refuses to believe the god part. I thought that's what you were, and I was right.
いえですから神様ですって。
Liar, if you weren't, you wouldn't have mentioned it. Are you gonna curse me to death?
なんでそんなことしなきゃいけないんですか。私の得にもなりゃしないのに。
Ah, but an evil spirit doesn't need a reason.
なるほど、それはごもっとも。
Aurora, the evil spirit, nodded as if she were convinced.
だったら体で教えてあげましょう。
That sounds really wrong. No! That means she's gonna curse me to death, right? I like how that's the first thing he thought of. My mind is too messed up to think about that. Namu Amida Buddha, Namu Amida Buddha, evil spirit be gone! As I looked down while desperately rubbing my hands together, Aurora took something out from her chest. Is that a smartphone? God's apparently pretty high tech these days.
それじゃ1名様ご案内。
After flicking the screen lightly, she tapped it, I think. She either tapped it or she didn't. Did you... Were you not looking? Before long, I found myself in an unfamiliar room. Huh? What?
それでは改めましてご本。はじめまして、神林はじめさん。私は縁結びの神様です。
With that said, she smiled with a big smile and made a horizontal peace sign. A goddess?
はいな、そう言ってるじゃないですか。
Where are we?
横断の間って言いまして、まあ、私と謁見するためのスペースです。
A place that you teleport to with a smartphone.
私の神様パワーで生み出した精神だったり時だったり、そういう部屋って思ってもらえれば。ともあれ、私の話を聞いてくれる気になりましたか？
Okay. A place for us to talk. I didn't sense a so-called evil curse or have any bad premonitions about the room. How would you be able to sense an evil curse? Are you special or something? I was still only half convinced about this goddess business, though. But instantly transporting me to a room like this is no ordinary feat. So is this what it means to be spirited away?
あ、理解が早いですね。さすがは神社マニア。
That has nothing to do with it. He's so nonchalant about most of this. What's so funny? I couldn't figure out the point of it all. All I knew was that the self-proclaimed goddess known as Urara had an energetic personality. She does.
まあ、あのままギャースか騒がれてたら面倒だったんで、こうして拉致っちゃったんですけど。
And him suddenly disappearing won't cause a stir at all. Right.
落ち着いてくれたらもういいですよね。というわけで、ほい。
Urara tapped what looked like a smartphone as she said the words. And sitting around, I quickly returned to my old familiar room. We're back in my room.
横断の間だと、私が来た目的を話せませんからね。
Your reason for being here? In other words, this goddess came to see me for a reason. Oh, now you believe she's a goddess. Think about that, I found myself down on my knees. And that would be...
まあまあ、そんな堅苦しくならずに楽にしてください。って私の家じゃないんですけどね。
She can say that again. Unlike one would expect for God, Urara wasn't stiff, nor did she have a heavy air about her. Well, thanks to that, I was able to relax my shoulders a bit.
それでどういう意味かと言いますと、これ、気づき神社のお守りですね。
Urara muttered the question, taking a talisman from the desk into her hands. Oh yes, it is. I had a chance to visit Yachio village the other day.
そんなマイナーどころまで抑えるなんて資料通りの人ですね。神林はじめさん。
So that's the guy's name. I like we made this far without learning it. Huh? How do you know my name? She's a goddess. She should be able to find that stuff out. Speaking of which, it hadn't occurred to me that she had already called me by my name several times. She has? She just smiled at my questions and tapped away at the keyboard. The computer came back to life from sleep mode and she took the mouse into her hand. From the picture folder, she opened a picture of a shrine I'd taken.
これ、浅坂神社ですよね。去年に2回、今年に入ってから1回。
Okay.
随分と熱心に足を運んでらっしゃいますね。他にも足を運べる範囲の神社はほとんど網羅してますね。
I want to know exactly how many shrines he's visited.
しかもそのほとんどが縁結び系の神社に。
I can see where this is going.
部屋のあちこちには恋愛成就のお守り、そして極めつけは検索履歴。
It's always the search history.
乙女かと言いたくなるくらいに恋のおまじないラッシュ。
Right. The number one reason I don't think I'm special is because I'm not popular with women. Oh, so just because you're not popular, you think you're not special. Although my friends get girlfriends and enjoy their youth, it's a luxury not afforded to me. Not to sing my own praises, but it's not for lack of trying. I've worked hard to get better at communicating, and yet I'm still not popular. And that's why I rely on outside help.
ああ、別に責めているわけじゃないんですよ。逆にありがとうございますって感じです。かくも我々を信仰していただき、感謝の極みなくらいですよ。
Well, the fact that she used we're, there's more than one god. It's nothing really.
ですが、それが良くなかった。
Huh?
あなたは1年以内に運命の相手と結ばれないと大変なことになります。
This calamity is probably just gonna be him not being able to date. Rora quickly pointed at me as she made the declaration. Hold on a second. What do you mean by that? I don't understand at all. Why do the conversations suddenly take such a turn?
やりすぎちゃったんですよ、あなたは。
That makes me think there's a lot more shrines he's went to.
お参りに恋のおまじない、古今東西津々浦々、いろいろなものを混ぜすぎてしまったんです。
Oh, so it might not be the fact that he's gone to so many shrines, or he's gone to shrines so many times, but he's gone to so many shrines.
そしてその中のいくつかに本物があった。
Real?
ガチの儀式が簡略化されて伝わっているものがたまーにあるんですよね。
And you're saying I did that without realizing it?
Yes, Your Highness.
Okay, why are you calling him that? I didn't know what to think of that response.
たとえ良薬でも過ぎてしまったら体を壊す元になる、そういうことです。
So it had the opposite effect. All of it. What the hell? All the good I thought I was doing turned out to be useless in the end. It wasn't useless. It was worse than useless. But if that's the case, what in the world am I supposed to do now? So, what is this calamity you speak of?
一生 DT のまま人生を終えます。
Called it. Come again? In other words, it'd be like having to carry the cross of an unpopular man for the rest of my natural life. That's intense. But on the other hand, it means that I'm set as long as I connect with my destined partner.
Yes! 前向きに考えるとそういうことです。
So what? What am I gonna do? How can somebody who has never done well with women hook up with their destined partner? And I don't even know who my destined partner is in the first place. So, about this destined partner of mine.
はいはい、そんな顔しなくても大丈夫ですって。運命の相手候補はすでに調べてありますんで。
I am curious why you're actually helping him. Rara typed away at the keyboard and the faces of 3 girls were displayed.
左から南雲七海さん、赤木鈴奈さん、須郷ゆかりさんです。
I like the black-haired one on the left. Huh? How did you do that just now?
そういうことはいいですから、ちゃんと女の子見る。
Okay. I've heard the last name of Nagumo somewhere before, and this Yukari with an eye patch? That's unique. Suzuna Akagi. Suzuna Akagi. The idol?
その鈴奈さんですよ。
You're kidding, right? An idol as a destined partner? And one I'm a huge fan of at that? The other 2 are really pretty as well. That my destined partner could be this wonderful? Maybe this is my lucky day after all. Think of the fact that if you don't get with one of them though, you're screwed for the rest of your life.
それでですね、まずは彼女たちに会わないといけないわけですが。
Yeah, good point. I've definitely got to meet them first.
彼女たちは全員が私立高根宮学園に通っています。
Takanenomiya Gakuen? I've heard the name before. With the motto, those who can understand one thing can understand everything. It's a school that provides an elite education. But aside from that, Takanenomiya Gakuen is in Murakumo City, isn't it? That's really far from here. It's far enough away that I would need a bullet train or a plane to get there.
だから寮に入らないといけませんね。
What? What did you just say?
今って確か5月ですよね。
You want him to go to that school.
高根宮学園は転入生を随時受け入れているみたいですけど、やっぱり定員は4月が一番多いですね。
Yep.
というわけでそこを狙いましょう。
Hold on a second. You want me to transfer?
ええ、そうしないと会えないでしょ。
Let's hope our main character is actually smart. Oh, I see. I guess she's right. He's not smart, is he? Huh?
まああと11ヶ月ですか。それを全部勉強に費やせば転入試験なんて楽勝でしょう。
So it's 11 months studying and then he has 1 month to get together with one of them. Wow. Hold on a second. You expect me to go through all that trouble?
人生ってのはそういうものでしょう。楽してどうするんですか。
Ugh. Stop whining. That really pissed her off.
自らの手で勝ち取る、それこそが人間の素晴らしさ。さあ私に見せてください、あなたの素晴らしさを。それを間近で観察することが私の使命。
By mission, you mean your job, right?
さすがにね、個人的に肩入れするわけにもいかないので。
So there's more of them. Makes sense. Well, let's think about this, or actually, I have to think about this. My life is ultimately my own, and transferring to Takanomiya Gakuen is a big decision. It's not a decision to be taken lightly.
さあどうします、神林はじめさん。
I want to change. It's a hazy thought, but it's the truth to be sure. I did my best to change my unpopular self, and I went to all of those shrines. Now I have a chance to make a big something out of nothing. So, I'll do it. If I fail, that's it, you know. No, I'll still be able to try. For as long as I can act of my own free will, even if only a little, I've got no choice but to go with the flow. That's not going with your own free will if you're just following the flow, though.
Good! いい返事です。それじゃあ早速始めましょうか。転入試験へ向けての勉強、不詳、私がサポートさせていただきますので。
I'm grateful, but supporting me how?
それはですね、ちょいとお待ちを。
After saying that, she started fiddling with her smartphone again. She flicked and tapped away at it several times.
はい、これでバンジは OK です。
What happened just now?
ちょっと待ってたらわかりますよ。
Well, nothing has made any sense so far, so I suppose it doesn't hurt to add one more thing to the list. But maybe if I wait obediently like she said.
はじめ、さっきからうるさいんだけど、どうかした？
Without a knock, the sliding door opened and my mother peeked into the room. Knock, come on, Ma. Why do mothers always open the door without knocking? I escaped reality for a second as the question crossed my mind. It's night and there's a strange glow in my room. How in the world am I supposed to explain this away? I have a feeling it has something to do with what she was tapping in it. I can't just say she's a goddess.
なんだ、うららと一緒だったのね。
So she knows. She definitely did something. Huh?
兄弟仲がいいのはいいけど、夜は静かにね。
Is that the angle they're gonna go for here? And fused her goddess powers to change clothes. With that, my mom withdrew from the room. And then, as if she'd instantly changed, the clothes she was wearing were different. Sister?
そういう設定にしておきました。なんたって私は縁結びの神様ですからね。
And what does that have to do with sisters exactly?
ああ、ついでに服も変えておきました。さすがにあの姿はこの場に不自然なので。
Okay then. I see. I guess such things must be easy when you have godly powers.
いえ、アプリの力です。
So it's the phone? An app?
人間の生活に紛れ込むことだってできる。そう、紙フォンならね。
So it's the phone that does everything. I thought it turned out like a smartphone, but turns out it actually is one.
ともあれ、妹として近くでサポートしますので、これからよろしくお願いしますね、兄さん。
Okay, thank you very much.
ダメですって、妹相手なんですから、敬語は禁止で。
Alright, thanks, Urara.
はいな。
And so against a year I'd never forget. The New Year's school year begins the following April. Wow. We immediately skip like almost a whole year. Finally, the time has come. We're breathing in the refreshing air of early spring. I got off at a station I've never seen before. Oop. But this is still just the starting line. Showing up is only half the battle. From now on, I can finally get started. Will I be alone for the rest of my life? Or will I find and connect with my destined partner? A battle for the rest of my life is about to begin.
やっとここまで来ましたね、兄さん。
What is that she's wearing on her head? It looks nice, but like, just what?
兄弟仲良く新生活。ときめく単語に胸がドキワクですよ。
Dots. That's hardly convincing.
何がですか？新生活？それとも私は試験なしでパスしたこと？
If anything, I'd say both.
どっちも選んでないじゃないですか、それ。
Rora cackles maniacally. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you be okay without taking the test?
試験突破くらい楽勝ですよ。紙フォンならね。
She can just godly power his way into it. You and your stupid app.
まあ、真面目に試験受けて私が落ちるわけにはいきませんからね。
That seems to be quite
近
true.
くでサポートは必要ですし、あれのこととか。
True, and it's nice having someone around who knows what's up.
そうそう、私も使命を果たせる。兄さんも困らない。まさにウィンウィンな関係ってやつです。
Okay. I have to step away for a second, but I'll be right back. And I'm back. Doing your best alone in a completely new environment is by no means easy. I'm certainly grateful that I don't have to do that.
それで今は何待ちしているところですか？それとも誰待ち？
I told her before we came here, didn't I? I'm waiting for my younger cousin. Of course there's a cousin too.
ほほう、いとこさん。女性の方で？
Yeah, she's also a student at Tech and Nanomiya Gakuen. Coincidence, of course, right? And no sooner do I say the words,
お兄ち
Bobby? What? Familiar voice fills my ears.
ゃん。はじめお兄ちゃん。
Seeing her wave her hands as she runs up to me really reminds me of my childhood. It's clear as day that she's the one I was waiting for. Wow, long time no see.
久しぶり。よかった。私のことをちゃんと覚えててくれた。忘れられてたらどうしようって思ったよ。
You took the words right out of my mouth. I feel relieved that my younger cousin, Mao Kanbayashi, remembers me after so long. A nostalgic warmth fills up my chest. Just that hearing her voice call me Bubby again makes me feel embarrassed. Where does that puppy come from?
真央さんとおっしゃるんですね。いやいや、たわわなものをお持ちで。うへへ。
Of course. Now that you mention it, Mao has really grown up. She knows nothing like I remember. And of course, this is what they're focusing in on.
どうかした？
No, it's nothing. Perhaps because of what Aurora said, I find myself staring. We noticed.
そこで目をそらすからアウトなんですってば。女として意識してますよってアピールは大事ですよ。
What type of advice is that? But Mao isn't who I'm after, is she?
まあそうですけど。
Mao isn't one of the candidates Aurora proposed to be my destined partner. So, what is this destined partner business? Does it have to be one of those three? If so, I shouldn't look at her like that. But beyond that, Mao treats Aurora as if she was my real sister.
昔から仲良しだったのは知っていたけど、内緒話はちょっと寂しいよ、うららちゃん。あはは、ごめんなさい。兄さんたら久しぶりに真央さんと会うものだから緊張しちゃってて、ちょっとほぐしてあげないとなぁと妹心を働かせてしまったんですよ。緊張してくれてるんだ。
Wait.
まあそれならいいかな。
I need to loosen her up a bit. I did get her. Are you referring to the tag here, or I feel like you got the wrong thing there?
真央姉さんこそ緊張しているんじゃないですか？私がたっぷりほぐしてあげますよ。
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
ほれほれ。いやー、ダメだよ、うららちゃん。そんなところ
Oop,
触っ
I accidentally skipped there. Oh, never mind. Nothing of importance. The two play with each other as if they've known each other forever. Since the day we first met, everybody, including my parents, has believed Aurora to be my little sister. And the same seems to apply to Mao too, even after a long time apart. Everyone has been imprinted with the false perception that is the truth.
どうかしましたか、兄さん。鳩がめくり台切ってもらったような顔してますけど。
What type of pigeon would... How would a pigeon dropkick somebody exactly? It's nothing. Wait, what kind of face? Well, more than a little late, I feel once again that Aurora is a being that operates on a level far beyond human comprehension. It's kind of scary, but I guess it's exceedingly selfish of me to think that way.
もう、うららちゃんったら。すみません、はしゃぎすぎちゃいましたね。
I don't know how much more I can take. It's hard to avert my gaze. Anyway, lead the way, Mao.
はーい。
I shove my selfish desires deep into my chest. For now, I'll think about what's to come.
私びっくりしちゃった。まさかお兄ちゃんとうららちゃんにまた会えるなんて思ってなかったから。
Same here. That you'd be a student at Takanomiya Gakuen of all places?
頭いいんですね、真央姉さん。そんなことはあるけどね。なんちゃって。
Mao laughed shyly.
学歴で全部決まるわけじゃないけど、それでも有利とか不利とかついちゃうからね。だからやれるだけのことはやりたいって思って、お父さんとお母さんも応援してくれてるし。
You haven't changed one bit, Mao. You think about what's in front of you and what lies ahead. Then you do the best that you can. I respect that.
そうかな。
Though she laughs shyly, Mao has long been considered great. Despite being the same age, she's got it together. Definitely way more than I do.
でもお兄ちゃんもそうでしょ。昔から全然変わってないよ。
But I think I've grown up to some extent.
そうそう、こう見えて結構変わってるんですよ、兄さん。例えば胸板なんて結構すごいことになってますし、こう見えても結構細マッチョですよ。
Okay.
泣いた
Huh?
他にも腹筋とかもう結構荒れ物ですよ。荒れ物
So he actually has muscles, wow.
荒れ物だ腹筋
And here she is freaking out. What's with that response? Totally unexpected. Is she into muscle men or just the pro tag? A slurp, huh? Did she just slurp? Alright, time to act like an adult and pretend I didn't hear anything. By the way, how much longer until we get to the school?
もうちょっとで見えてくるよ。ほら
She's back to normal. Shortly thereafter, I see the same school gate I saw when I took the transfer exam. The school seems extremely secure. I'm here. I'm finally here.
高根宮学園にようこそ。二人とも
My hands automatically clench into fists.
さてさて、それじゃあ私はこのまま寮まで案内してもらってもいいですか？うん、もちろん。お兄ちゃんはどうする？
I want to explore the school a bit.
一人でも平気ですか？
I want to say he should be, but knowing how this is probably going to go, probably not. I came here once before when I took the transfer exam, so I'll be fine. No need to worry about me.
まあ、携帯ありますしね。何かあったら連絡してくださいよ。気が向いたら出てあげますから。
Come out even if you're not.
相変わらず仲いいんだから。
I feel a little uneasy hearing the words as ever, but I realize I'm going to have to get used to it.
ではでは、私たちは仲睦まじくいきましょうか。まあお姉さん。頑張ってくださいね、兄さん。
Thanks. After winking at me meaningfully, Rara walks away with Mao. Well then. Look up at the school building again. Are my destined partner candidates here? It's still spring vacation, so there's no guarantee that they're on campus at the moment. If they are, that would be freaking hilarious. And that's why I can't stay still. For the time being, I guess I'll walk around the campus. I only know the girls' faces and names, but I'll give that a try if I'm lucky enough to run into any of them. What is that? Despite it being spring vacation, the school is lively as can be. It's probably because the voice of students coming out for club activities can be heard from every which way. Everyone is here to secure their futures. The same goes for me. Though for more sinister reasons than the rest of them. After all, I'm here to connect with my destined partner. Destiny. I cover my right eye with one hand as I repeat the word. He's going chuny. Oh, is he actually chuny, or is it actually something that the goddess person did? And then I think back on the mysterious powers that reside here. Destiny count. What might this be? So we actually got a power from the goddess. Wow.
なん兄さん、妹にそういう言葉遣いはいけません。
I see, what's this?
グーで、ぶっちゃけて言いますと、エンカウントっていうのは恋愛スカウターですね。
Okay then. Sorry, but your simple explanation doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
ですね、兄さんは赤い糸って知ってますか？
Is that what this whole thing's going based off of? More or less.
あれって距離があるんですよ。
Distance, so like the distance between people? I feel like it's the emotional distance.
そうそう、そういうのです。エンカウントっていうのは、その距離を数字として認識できる能力。まあ、運命の相手として結ばれるまでどれくらい大変かっていうのを表すものです。
So it is emotional distance. So if it's distance, we're talking about zero is the number we're looking for, right?
はいな、無事にゼロになった暁には赤い糸ががっちり結ばれてクリアってわけですね。
Okay. I think I got it, but you're pretty bad at explaining things, Aurora. To me, it seems like she explained it pretty well.
感覚派の天才肌ですからね、私。
Well, whatever. So this means you're giving me that ability?
はい。というか、もうあげてますけど。
Seriously, shouldn't there be a ritual, a sacrifice, altars involved? She's the goddess of love. What type of goddess of love requires sacrifices?
最近はそういうの流行りませんからね。紙フォン使ってタップで一発ですよ。もう。
Well, that takes the fun out of it. What fun is there in sacrifice?
というわけで早速試してみましょう。右目にガーって意識を集中させてください。
Focus so well. Here goes nothing. Whoa, what's this? I feel strange. It's almost like the room has become black and white. Or at least darker. I think I can see a bit of green on that plant up there.
そのまま私を見てください。頭の上あたりに何か出てますか？
I see zeros. Oh, never mind. Infinite. Wow. Infinity. Infinite distance between the two of them. Wow. Infinity, that's not really a number.
おやおや、まあそんなものでしょう。つまり私と兄さんの赤い糸の距離は無限大ってことです。
So, we're never hooking up, huh?
まあ私は運命の相手じゃありませんからね。
I want to believe that since she appeared so early, she will be one of the heroines later on.
運命の相手候補の3人を見かけ次第エンカウントを試してください。直接的に役立ちはしませんけど指針くらいにはなりますから。
Understood, thanks. Destiny count. The length of the red thread. Just as Aurora says, it's not going to help me directly. However, knowing the distance between myself and my partner seems pretty helpful. That is more than just pretty helpful. It'll be a great guide in helping me decide what words and behavior I should use. That's a goddess of love for you. What an incredible ability. I'm kind of looking forward to this. What is the difference between me and my destined partner? Maybe it's pretty close. I hold on to the faint expectation. And then it's going to turn out it's almost infinity as well. Just then, at the end of the hallway, I see someone walking. It's the one I found most interesting. Need to find out their personality first, though. That girl just now. I've seen that face before. My heart kicks into gear. You might want to kick your legs into gear before your heart. It's Nanami Nagumo. No, wait, can it be? It'd be nice if I can meet her, but can I really do it? You came all this way here and now you can't do it? Could this really be my destined partner? This is no time to be lost in thought. I have to go after her, and I have to try out the destiny count. How long is the red thread between me and her? Chasing the girl as she disappears at the end of the corridor, I break into a jog, and now you're chasing girls down. Running up the stairs after Nanami Nagumo, I arrive at the highest point of the school, the building's rooftop, which are usually forbidden to be on. Is she here? Contrary to the liveliness of the rest of the school, the rooftop is quiet, silent as if isolated from its surroundings. There's no signs of people or even breathing. I find myself in a place that seems out of place. It feels like an illusion. Amidst the silence, there she stands. She turns around in response to my voice. Her beautiful hair flows slowly. I came face to face to her the first time. The moment leaves me with a lump in my throat. Below a gasping breath, my heart beats loudly. She's my destined partner. No, there's two others that are possible too. I imagine myself focusing power into my right eye. I want to see it, the distance between us. Is it over 9,000? The guideline for connecting with this girl who has set my heart aflutter.
私に何かご用ですか？
I know this voice from somewhere. $870 million. The number that appeared above her head as she asked the question is 870 million. Gonna take a while. That number is way higher than 0. Yeah. 870 million is indeed higher than 0. 870 million. 870 million. How many times do you need to say that? 870 million. No way, what does this mean? It means that just because they're your destined partner doesn't mean you're actually gonna be close to them that easy. Excuse me, but you're Nanami Nagama, aren't you? That's your name, right? And... no, why does that keep happening? Just because you seem like a creep because you know their name and you're asking them out of nowhere.
はい、私の名前は南雲七海ですが、それが
It is? The girl in front of me does indeed appear to be Nanami Nagama. He had a misconception of that because they're the destined ones, they'll be closer naturally. That's not how it works. Then, what's with that number? Why are her and I so far apart? Because you just met, dumbass. Why is it so high? Okay, you're going to extreme creep territory. I simply grabbed her arm as if to cling to
すみ
her.
ませんが、手を離していただけませんか？
Please let her kick her ass. 870 million, what kind of joke is this?
警告します。手を離してください。
And she's gonna kick our ass. For being a douchebag. The time I have left is just over a month. How can I close this gap in that amount of time? It's beyond excessive.
手を離してください。さもないと投げ飛ばされますよ。
Huh? The next movement, my ears finally catch what she's saying. My neck is choked from behind so hard that I can hardly breathe. Then, a centrifugal force seems to swing me around. I think the distance might have gotten a bit further now, too. Yeah. And then, a scathing shock runs down the length of my back. I can't breathe. Gulp. What just happened? You got tossed.
動かないでください。
They have a gun. The feeling of something pressed hard against my forehead and a cold voice. My flickering and dazzled eyes look up at a petite, expressionless girl. Is this the teacher or something? She presses something black against my head. I've seen that shape before. That's a handgun. A handgun?
あなたは私の夢を2つ叶えてくれました。一つはこうやって警告をすること。もう一つは裏地物を投げ飛ばすこと。
Interesting personality.
最後に一つ、額に風穴を開けるという夢も叶えていただけますか？
She wants to shoot her ass. You're kidding, right? I surrender, just spare my life, please.
花代さん、それくらいで結構です。
Bodyguard.
ですがお嬢様、この男はお嬢様の警告を3度にわたって無視しました。これはもうハットトリックでアウトということで、額に風穴ってもいいのでは？
She really wants to shoot us.
少なくともその方には私に危害を加えるような意図はありませんでした。それはあなたも分かっているでしょう。まあそこはかとなく。あとハットトリックはサッカー、アウトは野球、バラバラですし。何より風穴は動詞ではありません。
That's what you're correcting? Not the fact that she wants to shoot somebody?
なんと。
Without a semblance of surprise on her face, she removes the gun from my forehead. Did she just save me?
驚かせてしまい申し訳ありません。花代さんが過剰に反応してしまいまして。
The only difference is how fast you got thrown. You would have got thrown anyways.
ですが突然腕をつかまれて私も同じくらいに驚いてしまったことはご理解ください。
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, it was pretty rude of me. A little? That was a lot of rude. However, neither the girl named Hanayo nor her herself seemed distraught in the least. To the point where I don't know if they're really surprised or not.
私に何かご用でしたらまた日を改めて声をおかけください。それでは参りましょう、花代さん。そうですね。この男が動けないうちにとんずらいたしましょう。
This guy probably can't move, wow.
それではごきげんよう。
Nanami bows elegantly and the two of them leave. All that remained was me on my back, with my arms and legs outstretched. My back hurts, and I still don't feel like moving. So that's Nanami Nagamo, huh? And that's how we meet for the first time. Probably one of the worst ones. Although, all visual novels seem to have some pretty either great or horrible meetings. And she was watching the whole time. That's 8,700,000. Did it go down or something? Oh, whoa! Rara peers down at my face as I continue to look up at the sky. Hold on, when did you show up?
お忘れですか？アイアム神様。不思議な力で神出鬼没ってやつです。
Yep, she was definitely watching him.
綺麗に投げ飛ばされてましたね。大丈夫ですか？
You saw that?
私のお仕事は兄さんの観察ですからね。
So it's your job to stalk you around. Got it. So I take it that preventing me from being thrown to the ground isn't part of your job description.
それ以外ではすでにいろいろと手厚くフォローしてますからね。
Sorry. I can't say anything. She's got me there. I slowly inhale and exhale. There's still a bit of pain in my chest and back.
それで調子の方はどうですか？
Like, I still can't move, I guess. So it'd be nice if you could get out of my face.
どうしてですか？うりうり。
You know perfectly well why. I can't. Oh gosh. I can't come down with those sexy legs and the hem of her skirt flicking in and out of my view. But it's not going to do any good to get upset over this, is it? It might be better if I fight back. Okay. What are you going to try to do? While my actions might be nothing to write home about, I find them to be unavoidable. Oh, of course he did. You went with Blue today, huh?
はい、そういう気分だったので。
And she just doesn't care. She doesn't seem upset at all. And although I just threw the color at random, I actually managed to hit the mark. Okay, so he wasn't actually staring at them. Got it. I thought he was. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
それよりどうでした？初めての年カウントは。
870 million.
はい。
870 million. That's the difference between her and I. Saying again, the sheer size of the number hits me like a ton of bricks. So, Urara, what does this mean exactly?
ですね。残された時間が30日だと仮定しまして。
Oh boy.
1日あたり2900万ずつ距離を縮める必要があるってことです。
That's not what I'm asking. I can calculate that myself. When I scowled at her from below, she just shrugged a little bit.
最初に説明しましたけど、 兄さんの縁はちっちゃかめっちゃかなんですよ。
So this has become him buying all those things.
運命の相手と結ばれるのも一筋縄ではいかないってことなんでしょうね。
Yep. I see. What the hell? All that awaited me after killing myself studying for 11 months for that exam was just further despair?
とはいえお相手はあと2人いるわけですし、まだまだ絶望するには早いですよ。
I'm hoping that they're larger just so he can get even further down there. Yeah, you're right. Nanami Nagamo, I could just write her off as impossible and leave it at that. But something still bothers me. What was she doing here, and why is the rooftop the only place that remains quiet? I can't help but think that there's more to it. So maybe she just
しか
wanted to
し
be alone.
8億ですか。それはまた随分と離れてますけど、数字自体は見えたんですよね。
Is he only able to see the numbers of people who he can connect to? Yes, as clear as day.
むしろそれだけ離れているってことは逆に脈ありかもしれませんよ。
Surprised by Uraro's words, I blink repeatedly. How can you say that?
離れすぎちゃっているからですよ。言うならばあれですって。ほら、運命の赤い糸がツンデレしている。
You're just... no. And if so, then the world is a kind place. Though I really don't think that's the case. Our first contact was a massive shock. I won't be able to keep her out of my mind today, or at least that's the feeling I got.
案内はここまでで平気ですか？なんなら中までついていきますけど。
I think we'll have a problem getting you into the boys' dormitory. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a save file here after that, all that.